March 2018. It's just the way I've been guided to do the readings this month, that's all. And I will be using the cards after the intuitive messages have come out. Now I'm just going to get straight into it, okay, because I've got a live Q&A coming up on my Facebook page in about an hour, so I don't want to be late for that. Now, I do feel like over the next couple of months, some of you will actually be relocating, moving house, or moving into a new house or a new space, or moving somewhere for work. And you're being asked, or the spirit are saying, you just need to have fun with it. Enjoy the journey. I mean, it is going to cause you a particular amount of stress. And of course, you know, when you're thinking about everything that's involved in buying a new house or even moving these days, you know, can be quite a bit of a logistical nightmare, to put it quite frankly. Everything will work out, okay? Everything will work out. And for some of you too, I feel like there's going to be just some, if it's not a house move, it's home improvements that you're thinking about doing. Again, I know it's going to cause some stress, but it will all be okay. The reason that you're feeling the stress at the moment is because you're out of balance. So you need to compassionately and gently reflect on how you are expending your energy this month and over the next couple of months, because you want to make these big choices, whether it's a move, whether it's home improvements, whether it's relocating for work. You want to make these transitions as smooth and as painless as possible. So try and come from a balanced perspective. See where you're out of balance and amend that, okay? So whether you're spending too much time thinking about the project, whether you're spending too much time procrastinating, are you spending too much time just running around, not really without any focus? Okay, so be honest with yourself and think about where you're actually holding yourself to feel this stress. And as you address that one by one, the next coming months will run a little bit smoother with regards to this relocation and or home improvement, okay, project. Some of you have been working really hard towards something on a particular project or with a particular relationship. I do feel like this is project related though. There's a particular goal that you've been working towards. I mean, you know, you might be an athlete and you're working towards a particular stage in your athletic career, or you know, working towards a particular goal. Please know that over the next couple of months, in particular this month, I feel that you're actually going to receive recognition for it, and there might even be some monetary gain from it, okay? But you are definitely being recognised for your efforts, and I feel that the potential this month and moving into April is high for you to be able to, as long as you're taking inspired action and constantly and consistently working towards your goals in a balanced way, in an informed way, I feel that your dreams are going to come true around this particular aspect of your life, okay, or aspect of your career, whatever that means for you, however it resonates. So you are being recognized for it. People around you are noticing what you're doing and they know how hard you've worked. And also know that those moments of inspiration where you think, no, really? Like that they're coming to you directly from spirit and you need to action them straight away and action them as you receive them in whichever way you can. Express those ideas in whichever way you can. Put plans into place around that inspiration, because it is coming to you directly from your connection with spirit and your higher aspects as well. So understand that there's already an aspect of yourself who has achieved the success that you want to achieve, and you can connect with that aspect of yourself at any time. Go into your meditation or your contemplative space. Just do your breaths with the intention of connecting, and just ask yourself, your higher aspect, ask your higher self, if I knew what to do with this regards to this situation, if I knew what to do to be successful here, what would that look like? What would that look like? And just wait for the guidance to come to you, because it will come. It will come. It may not be what you expect, but you will get it. Okay, all right. So that's the intuitive messages for today. I'm going to lay down the Spirit Oracle deck now, and we'll see what comes through. Okay, I do feel like some of you are holding on to this stress. Not intentionally, but you feel so bogged under, so drowning in all the decisions you need to make. You just need to step back and allow yourself some space and just gather some new perspective, okay, around that. Okay, because I do feel like the decisions that you need to make will come easier to you, but you need to give yourself some breathing room, okay? All right, Virgo, let's see what the cards have to say, shall we? I'm using the Psychic Oracle, the Psychic Tarot by John Holland. Okay. March/April messages for Virgo 2018. Yeah. You're so stressed out, guys. Some of you are so stressed out, honestly. You're thinking about, it's all of this survival stuff, you know, how am I going to get through, what do I need to do to survive? This is way out of balance for you, and this is where all this stress is coming from. You need to take a step back and gather perspective, because what is ahead of you is this: a new beginning, all right, a new beginning, triumphant success. Are you kidding? You're worried about how you're going to get here? Just trust yourself. Take a step back. Your energy is so taken up with the stress and the worry that you're not allowing yourself the perspective and the space to look outside of what's right in front of you, because what's out here is your way to move forward, is your way to reach your goals, okay, is your way to make those decisions that you need to make. All right, so please, please, please take some time out, do whatever it is you need to do to give yourself a break. Cut yourself a break. Don't be so hard on yourself. Holy moly, the next card, hello, love begins. Love begins. Another number one. Okay, stop. This doesn't happen very often. Look at the numbers on these cards. 1. 1. 1. Traditional numerology would tell you that 1 is representative of new beginnings. Okay, look, there's doorways opening up for you that you are not seeing because you're here. You're so out of balance, all right? You need to cut yourself a break, take a break, step back, like physically remove yourself from all these ideas that are holding this stress, and understand that you're doing that. You're participating in that. So if you're choosing to participate in it, you can choose to not participate in it. Okay, for the sake of your sanity, just take a step back, all right? Give yourself a break, all right? Because what is ahead for you is success. As you learn to wield this sword and not hold it by the blade, all right, you don't hold a sword by the blade because you get cut, all right? You learn how to wield it properly, and you've put in the hard yards. You've put in the hard yards, and that's where some of this frustration is coming from. It is coming to you. It's coming to you. Just get out of your own way, all right? And the beautiful thing is that you will be able to get to a point. Once you've gotten out of your own way and you've learned to step through this particular doorway, you've got this new deep appreciation and love. And I'm not talking I love you love. I'm talking deep, abiding love, universal love consciousness for this new venture, or even for this new partnership, whether that's romantically linked to you or whether it's just a friendship. Okay? This is deep, self-appreciating love. Okay, this is love. I can do anything, love, because I'm so filled with joy about what I'm doing. Okay, it's all there for you, but you need to get out of your own way. You need to cut yourself a break. The worry is not worth it. Honestly, it's not worth it. Okay, now, what else do my beautiful Virgo friends need to know this month? Okay, thank you. Yes, remember I said take time out? Well, solitude. Okay, now it's on a number 9 card, so you're ending a phase in your life. So listen, this stress isn't going to last forever, so you might as well quit worrying about it now. It's not going to get you, it's not going to be productive for you. Okay, it hasn't been productive for you, and it's not going to be productive for you now. All right, now if you look at this lady, there's a beautiful tower behind her. Okay, now this is a foundation that she's building. But also, if you look at this book, there is a page that has been written, and there are pages that are yet to be written. Okay, so as you are able to pull yourself back, as you are able to give yourself the time and space to gather new perspectives and to put your desires into action, to put your inspired action into action, to add momentum to your dreams, you are writing your story. Okay, this is about you perhaps letting go of some of your old belief patterns, some of your old habits, like the stress and the worry. I mean, how has it served you in the past, honestly? This is time for you to embrace what it would be like to give yourself the time and the space to learn how to wield your power, as opposed to getting all stressed out about it and sitting on it and procrastinating. All right, because what awaits you is deep abiding love in a particular aspect of your life. Or, you know, if you have that deep abiding love in one aspect of your life, it generally tends to flow, you know, into the other aspects of your life as well, because you recognize that within yourself deeply and meaningfully. So allow yourself the time and space to reassess what really matters to you and how you're going to move forward to that. Now, again, it's on a 9 card. I beg your pardon. It's on a 9 card. So that talks to me about a particular stage in your life coming to a conclusion, a particular way of understanding, a particular way of being coming to an end, and you ready to move forward. You ready to write the next chapter in your life, the next chapter in your life story. Okay, now, the illusion behind all that is the obstacles and challenges you have to face. Now, you're creating this, okay? This is your opportunity to, what did I say? Step back, take a wider perspective, and really, you can, if you look at this card, that's just a step. And you look at all these lovely little light beings here. They are spirit messages, all right? Now, it looks a long way down if you were to fall. That's not a big jump to make. Just be brave and take the next step forward, okay? You've thought about this. You've thought of every option. Just do it. Stop procrastinating and move forward, okay? Because what looks like chaos around you at the moment is a direct reflection of how you're feeling, and how you're feeling is completely stressed out, and you need to stop. Give yourself a chance to experience some breathing room. Okay, and then in that breathing room, wield your intent and your knowledge and your strength to learn what it is to use your power as you move forward, writing your own story. Okay, writing your own story. It's not a big step. You could hop over that quite easily. And the way before you, you're being guided. The way before you is being lit up, okay? But you need to stop all this noise and find that solitude. Find yourself in the time and space to be able to wield that effectively. Okay, all right. Now let's look at your spiritual journey for this month, Virgo friends. Okay, put those cards over there. Spirit Oracle deck by Tony Carmine Salerno. Beautiful cards, powerful cards. Spiritual journey messages for March and going into the beginning of April. Thank you. Okay, rebalancing of karma. Excellent. Clear messages, please. Divinely guided messages. Yep. You guys are getting your artist on. You're creating stuff. Okay, no, not that one. Thank you. That one's meant to come out. It'll come out again. Thank you. Last one, please. Last one. There it is. Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll hold up the cards for you. So remember, these are cards regarding your spiritual journey, okay, for this month. All right, so karma, the artist, and free will. Okay, so now I've said this for every reading this year. 2018, we are moving forward. Our bums are being kicked and we're being asked to move forward, okay, to move forward with love. And so karma is being rebalanced. The stuff that we don't need to deal with directly is being rebalanced for us. But there will be some stuff that we still need to deal with because we haven't learned those particular lessons yet, to the extent that would really be beneficial to our enhanced spiritual growth. So you may be receiving phone calls, you may meet somebody that you thought you were done with, but this is your opportunity to handle things differently, to handle them better, to handle them from a love perspective as opposed to having your needs met, okay, or having wanting something, okay, because and being overly attached to the outcome. This is your chance to put a loving perspective into the situation and to manage it well, okay, and to balance your karma that way. Also, I beg your pardon, you need to understand that you're being presented with this because a new opportunity is waiting for you, but this needs to be balanced first. So when that moment comes for you, and it will over the next 4 to 6 weeks, when that moment comes for you, recognize it for what it is, a fresh opportunity to bring balance to your life, okay, to absolutely put paid to the lesson that you need to learn and to move forward, okay, and allowing that fresh opportunity to be presented to you in a wonderful way. All right. Now, the next card that came out was the artist. I beg your pardon. Now, this is about the power of creation, this card. Now, you'll see that his connection to spirit is strong, all right? And every time I look at his face, I think about, there are all the different rainbow colours there, but I also feel serpent energy, and serpent energy is nothing to be afraid of. It's about learning. It's about outgrowing yourself and shedding your skin, as it were, to allow the new to come forward. And also you'll see that he's got this beautiful sigil on his at the throat, and this is about self-expression. This is about you absolutely stepping forward into who you know yourself to be and expressing yourself freely, knowing that you are being inspired, that you are divinely guided, and that this is a new phase of growth for you, okay? So please make sure that, I beg your pardon, make sure that you really empower yourself to put forward all your creative ideas, okay? Because it's going to work well for you. And also, the next card that came out was free will. This is about being creative. So as you learn, as your karma is being balanced and this new opportunity comes to you, as you are learning to step forward in your self-expression and understanding how to do that lovingly, compassionately, but also not compromising on that, you are empowering yourself to, if you need to say no, you can say no, and you don't need to make apologies for it. If you say yes, you say yes, I accept that. And hello, white flower, beautiful one. Greetings to you. Thank you, darling. This is you coming into the knowing of how to wield your free will, okay? And again, doing it from a compassionate place, from a loving space, okay? Beg your pardon. And also, if you are faced with decisions, this card comes to us to remind us that there's no decision that we consciously make that we're forced into, all right? It's all on you. So taking responsibility for that, but also allowing ourselves the opportunity to remember that we are able to make good decisions and trusting ourselves and linking in with our highest aspects and our connection to the divine, and going in and making decisions from that space. If it feels heavy, it's probably not going to be good for you when you think about it. If you think about making the decision from the other perspective, and it feels light, then that's more than likely the right decision for you to make. Okay, it really is that simple. We get bogged down with our humanity sometimes, and we forget that we have these inherent gifts within us that we haven't even begun to touch on. Honestly, you guys, you need to get used to going inside, okay, and stop looking outside for validation and confirmation. Go inside and trust that knowledge that comes forward for you. Okay, well, guys, that was a quick one, but I do hope that you enjoyed this new format. Please make sure you understand that if this happens again, you can interact with me during the live feed, and I will answer your questions as much as I can, but that they are general readings. If you feel so inclined, please join me on my Facebook page, Soul Conversations, 3 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. today, Australian Eastern Standard Time, for my live Q&A with Spirit. If you have any questions, you can ask them there, and I do my best to answer everyone that posts. All right, love you much, and many blessings to you over the coming 4 to 6 weeks, and I'll see you for April's readings next month. All right, bye guys. Thanks for joining me.